answers to your questions appear. Sonoran mystic guiding your way. A5 says brings light to your day. Psychic vibes and mediumship glow. It's the show where mysteries grow. Shuffle the deck, feel the air. Whispers of the unknown everywhere. Life's tough questions fade to light. With Dawn and Angie by your side. Sonoran mystic guiding your way. A5 says brings light to your day. Psychic vibes and mediumship glow. It's the show where mysteries grow. The veil is thin, the stars align. Unlock the secrets, time to shine. Feel the magic, let it flow. Together through the mystic show. Sonoran mystic guiding your way. A5 says brings light to your day. Psychic vibes and mediumship glow. It's the show where mysteries grow.
Hi, Don. How are you? You're muted. You're still muted.
For some people, they probably thought that was a good thing. Well,
I
happy
thought I was
birthday.
having a stroke. I thought my hearing was going.
Happy end of your birthday month, Miss Angie. Finally crossed over into
It
March.
was a doozy. I am happy. Well, actually, the celebration isn't even done. I have a couple more people who want to hang out, and then we're going to Tennessee to round it all up to see Miss Bonnie.
I love it. I love it. And I'm sure she's going to appreciate that too, because she's been a while since she's been around crazy people from Arizona.
Exactly. I'm going to take her some heat too so she can warm up a little bit.
Yes, yes. But
And
yeah,
by
'cause-
then, it'll be a 3-hour difference.
will it be three? No, they're only 1 hour away from us. It'll be 2 hours
Oh,
away.
wait, no, it'll be 3 hours for the East Coast, but it'll be 2
Yeah.
hours for her. Yeah.
Yep.
Because we were talking about the class and how it's going to be almost too late for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Welcome in, Harley K. Weezy. Nice to see you in. Mrs. Quinn. Nice to see you in as well. I was on Karen Bonafiglio's
Oh, yeah, I saw.
outer journey, inner rims, outer journey, inner, I don't know, inner outer journey and rims is all I know. Anyway, so somewhere in that range, whatever it is, with Karen. Anyway, she invited me to come back on. And this time, instead of talking about the books or something else, we actually just kind of really focused on readings. And so, but it was a 1 hour, and it was good. It was really actually an enjoyable
really?
episode. Yeah. So I enjoyed being there with her. I did tell her in advance because she's so used to, when people come on, they whoever comes on first, they get a question, all that. And I'm like, oh no, Angie and I don't fly that way. I'm spoiled at this point. I can't even do that anymore. I'm drawn
What
to
is
energy.
it? What was it? What did they have?
They're like Susan, they'll go in and they'll just hit the numbers as they come on. And so, and I'm like, no, I can't do that. It's who I'm drawn to because that's where I really think energy relies, And so she's like, well, we don't usually do it that way, but I'll try. And I'm like, okay, good, because that's what we're gonna do, because that's how I'm comfortable. And it turned out wonderfully.
Oh, that's
We had
good.
4
And then
million
that way you
people.
get the people who really, really, really need a message.
Exactly. We have 4 mediumship hits. I got 4 different energies come in for 4 different people. One of
Oh
them
my
was for
God.
her. I'm reading one thing and her father comes in, and I'm like, I'm talking about the 75-year old, and all of a sudden in comes this guy and says, "How about the 95-year-old here?" And I'm like, 95-year-old, and I'm like, "What about the 95?" And I said, and she and Karen, I said, "Karen, is this your father?" Because he's like, I get the, and she's like, "Yeah, it's my dad." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay." I said, "We'll talk to him in a minute. He needs to step back though because I need to finish this."
He's like, no, this is my daughter's show. Then I'm gonna show up.
Yeah, no, exactly. He was stepping up, and I'm like, you need to step back. Sorry, but I do control it a little bit here, even though it seems like controlled chaos. It is still controlled, and so it was good though. So good for
Well, that's
mediumship
good.
hits, and all the rest was psychic hits, and they were all right on target, which was wonderful.
I
So
love that. I love that. I love that.
yeah,
That's good. I missed Miss Julie this morning. She wasn't live. Is that because she's still out of town?
I think she's in transit. I think, if
Okay.
I'm not mistaken, this was supposed to be the day that she returns.
Oh,
So I
okay.
think she was
I was like,
coming
where's
back
Miss
today.
Julie? But you know what? They wanted me to do work today at work, so I wouldn't have been able to see him.
How dare they want that? I
Every
don't
week,
know.
like, Angie, could you do this? No. After 10. Can we do it after 10?
Exactly. I got my priorities here. Harley says that will be so much fun visiting Bonnie. I
Oh,
think so.
definitely. We were, like I said, we were talking today on the phone about things that we might want to do. And she was telling me about the Bluebird Cafe, where a lot of
Hmm.
people got their start there and stuff like
Hmm.
that. And we were talking about the Country Music Hall of Fame. And you know me, we're going in a day early, so I'll use that time to kind of explore the area and see what get some good food. You know, I always want some good food. And
Oh yeah.
listen, Tennessee whiskey, and you have to find me some good whiskey. Is that Jack Daniels is Tennessee, right?
Jack is one of them. One's Kentucky and one's no. Jack is Jack. No, Tennessee. Jack is Tennessee because the other one is Kentucky.
Bourbon?
Jim Beam, is it Jim Beam? Is
Is it
is
Jim Beam?
Kentucky?
Okay.
I think.
All right.
Yeah. Johnny Walker. Maybe Johnny Walker
Oh, okay.
is Kentucky.
When in
Yeah.
Rome, you take what you do what they do. So, I gotta try the
Absolutely.
local, you know.
Exactly.
And
Don't
I gotta
forget.
have some ribs. I gotta have some ribs and I just want good food. Everywhere I go, I'm like, well, that's the first thing we look for. What restaurants are in the area?
And they serve their chicken with heat,
Yeah,
so it
that's
has
okay.
a little heat to it, which is
Well,
for me.
we have the Dave's Hot Chicken here. That restaurant and everything is pretty spicy here. Those are popping up everywhere. The Dave's Hot Chicken.
Whose is
Um,
it?
it's called Dave's Hot Chicken, and they're
I'm not.
all over they're popping up all over the valley. There's one here near me in Awatuki, but I think it's called Dave's Hot Chicken. Yeah, Dave's Hot Chicken.
Is that the one on Mesa, on Main Street in Mesa? That cuts through.
Probably because they're everywhere. There's
Yeah,
one. So you know where Black Angus is in Chandler by the mall?
I think so. Hmm.
There used to be a KFC in that parking lot, and they
Hmm.
changed it to a Dave's Hot Chicken. So those are everywhere. So it's hot chicken everywhere.
Yeah, I was there at the one in Mesa. I was there. If it's the same one, I'm almost certain it's the same name. I was in that one um, about 2 weeks ago, and I've been there before, but it was so good to go back, and it is good. And the guy's like, how do you know what our chicken's like here? I'm like, yes, I do, and yeah, bring the heat on. I'm good.
Yeah. Miss Bonnie said her ears are burning. Yes, they should be.
Mhm.
We're talking about you and all the stuff that we're gonna do, and the drinks and the walking and the libations and everything else.
Judy Nail says she's flying to Nashville tomorrow morning
Exactly. All
for a
right. Then
trip.
you look, go and scope it out for me, and then tell me what to eat.
There you go.
We'll be in the downtown Nashville area. If that's where you're gonna be,
Hmm.
Miss Judy.
Hmm.
Hi, Robin.
Welcome in, everybody.
Hey, Keena. Look
Oh,
at Keena done
look
popped
who's
in for a
here.
visit. What in the world?
Oh, oh, oh.
Tina invited me on her walk today, but I was about to go live, so I just could not make it, Keena. So maybe tomorrow.
Sweet tea, yes, Miss Bonnie. If you're
Yes,
in the
yes, Miss
South, it's got to
Bonnie,
be sweet
sweet
tea.
tea.
Yes,
We'll be having sweet tea.
yes, indeed.
Oh, that's what we're gonna be too, Miss Judy, in that area. Yes, yes, we're gonna be in that area because we're going to the Bridgestone Arena. All right, that's good. See, connections everywhere.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So again,
So what you do fun this weekend? Oh wait, I thought maybe you would have Liam today, Prince Liam today. I was like, you know what? Maybe he had to pick up the baby today.
no, Papa has a shift change because he has a new job, and so he's working in the evenings, so he can pick up the baby for now,
Uh
and so
huh.
that's good, So it helps me get my days back a little bit free, and then next week, of course, I'm going to be spending a little time vacating. So I'll be back on. I should be back next week. I can't guarantee I'll be back for the show or not, but I think I will, but I can't guarantee it. Something tells me I'm not. So, but we're going to Jerome, everybody, and I am going to be staying at the hotel where my book takes place, and I'm trying to find the book since I talked about it. Oh, here it is.
Hey, Alicia, what is that?
Blah, blah.
Alicia in the comments?
Oh my goodness, Miss Black, how are you, Miss Alicia Black? So we're staying at the hotel, and I'm staying in the room 23, where the
Look,
story takes place.
maybe we'll start book number 2 for in this series.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, indeed. So it's gonna be interesting. So yes, Miss Black, it is good to see you. And your brother's actually coming back to class. You need to come back to class, Miss Alicia Black.
Exactly, Alicia. And Judy said, "Can we have Spirit send me a cowboy for a long weekend?" All right, now for a good time, not a long time. I got you.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
I love that. I love that. All right now.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, and it's getting hot outside, and nobody likes it but me. I'm the only person who's like, I'm okay with it. It doesn't bother me at all.
The only fear I have about it getting hot too early is it could be a long hot summer. So it's like let's take it slow as we can, because it's going to be a warm one. You guarantee that part. So, I
I've
call
seen
these
it.
I call those little emojis the turtles and the whale and the dolphins.
I'm like, is that supposed to be a code that we don't know, or is that just?
Oh, maybe it's the Akashic records. I don't know.
I'm like, I have no idea what that means.
It's cute though. It is cute though, for sure.
It is.
For sure.
It
For
was
sure.
75 today for Miss Bonnie. Oh, Miss Bonnie, listen, y'all done heated up right there. You doing good. You can turn the heat off and everything.
Got a heat wave going on over there.
Exactly. Turn the heat off. Y'all should be good by now.
Exactly. Well, Miss Angie, who were you drawn to first this evening?
Let's see. Someone. Well, nobody really asked a question. Does anybody have a question?
78 instead of 75. Oh, even better. Oh, Miss Bonnie, thank you also for popping in when I was live the other day with Karen. We enjoyed having you there.
Oh, she said, oh yeah, no 78. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can take your sweater off.
Melissa, do you have a specific question by chance?
Miss Bonnie said you're taking another vacay. This is for research. This isn't a vacation. This is for research. Don is doing research there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that she wants to know if she's gonna meet a cowboy. Oh, Mrs. Quinn wants a general.
Oh, that was what it was about. Your friend was a lifeguard who swam with turtles. That's what the emojis were.
Oh, okay. Well, I first of all, I would have never. I would suck at Pictionary because I would have never got that. Okay, well, Miss Melissa, let me see what I got. I'm not getting any mediumship hits for you right now, but let me see what else I get for you in
What
general.
does she ask?
What she asked about Travis.
Okay.
The friend who passed away. That's what Melissa asked. Or who else were you looking at?
No, it was Melissa. I just was wondering.
Okay,
I didn't.
Yeah, that was her question.
Okay.
About her friend Travis who passed away.
Okay. I see it now. Yep.
Let me see what I get.
I thought I saw it.
Miss Melissa, I don't know if you're. You know what, Don? I heard you say, "Let me turn off my phone," and maybe we started talking and you didn't because you said, Let me turn off my ringer so we don't get.
Yeah, exactly. And I'd be damned if it didn't do it anyway.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
Okay, Miss Melissa. I don't know if you're planning on taking a trip or anything, or if you're having like a slow, like if you're in like a low, not necessarily a low place, but it's kind of like you haven't had any excitement. Because the first thing I heard was, "Are you ready? Are you ready for some adventure?" And it feels like you're like going, and they show me different scenes, like you're going, you're out maybe horseback riding, you're on a boat,
Mm-hmm.
you're out in nature. So they show me you doing a lot of things. So I'm wondering if you're trying to explore options for vacation or wherever you want to go or whatever you want to do. Because I keep but they keep showing me outdoor stuff. So I'm assuming you need to get outdoors. You need to get some sunshine because they keep showing the sunshine and they're shining it down on me really hard and saying that you need to just get out in nature and receive nature. Like hear the birds chirping. Like I can hear the birds chirping. I can hear bees flying by. I can actually smell the smell of flowers. So they want you to get out and enjoy nature and just have a good time out in nature. They also show me like a family gathering because they're showing me like the Four of Wands, and so I'm assuming that you may have a family gathering coming up, um, where you're going to reunite with family and friends, and just have a good time because I see like you laughing and you're kind of like you're laughing really really hard because you're kind of like throwing your head back and you're having a drink, not necessarily a alcoholic drink, but you're having a drink and you're just having a good time. So I feel like maybe you've been they're making it seem like you've been kind of wrapped up or you've been kind of isolated from people for a while, and this is you needing to get back out and have a good time. I keep hearing something about your son. Do you have a son that they keep telling me about? There was like something about seeing your son or something about your son. What is it about your son? Because they keep showing me, they keep saying your son, your son. So do you have a son or someone who is like a son to you because they keep saying your son is okay. Your son is going to be okay. So is there a family issue with a son or someone who is like a son to you? And it's you wrapping your arms around him, but you don't want to let him go. So are you fearful that something is going to happen to your son or a male, younger male in your life? And then I get they're showing me cake, but they're showing me wedding cake. Is somebody getting married? Oh, maybe that's what the Four of Wands was.
Mm.
Oh, you just had your 55th birthday on the 20th. Okay, you haven't. I said, okay. My birthday was the 26th. So hello, fellow Piscean. 55, and I was 50. Look, we're right around the corner. Get out there and have a good time. But they're showing me a wedding cake. Is somebody about to get married? Because some when they show me a purple cake with a candle, I know that's a birthday, but this is specifically a wedding cake with little designs on it. So they're showing me that somebody's going to um like somebody's getting married or somebody's going to announce a wedding, but they also showed me the Four of Wands. So that's what I'm thinking. Like at first I just thought it was a gathering. I know, Miss Bonnie, for you Four of Wands is always marriage, but for me it's just sometimes reuniting because I don't like doing love. But they were like, oh yeah, but they threw that wedding cake in there to let me know that maybe it is a reunion in that way that somebody's getting married. And they keep saying your son. So do you have a son that would be of the age that would be about to get married? Because that's how they're making it unfold. Like you're holding on to him and you don't want to let him go. And so maybe this is him kind of leaving the fam, not necessarily leaving the family, but leaving from under your umbrella to go into and start his own family is how they're showing it to me. But they're saying it's going to be a nice celebration and you should enjoy it. But you also need to get out much more and have a good time is how they're showing it to me. He's 21 now. He just got his license, so he doesn't need me as exact. Oh my gosh. Miss Melissa, I know exactly how you feel. My son is just turning 20, and when he didn't love, he didn't love me, but when he didn't need me anymore, I went and got a fish, and I poured all my love into my fish, and then it was gone. And now I'm okay. Like go ahead. Now I can go party myself too. But I know how you feel. But yeah, maybe if he's not getting, I think it's him because they're making it clear. Like let him go. Like because you're holding him like this, and they're prying your arms apart, and they're saying let him go on. And then they showed me the Four of Wands. They showed me the wedding cake, and so I'm assuming that maybe it's him. And if it's not him, then if you have another child or another family member, somebody's going to get married. So that's what I got for Miss Melissa.
Okay.
Oh, you're in New Zealand. Okay.
Hmm. The friend that you were talking about, Travis. Okay. I don't. I don't think this is him. I'm going to go over the energies that I feel when you kind of initially spoke about him, but I don't think this is. I don't know, but I don't think this is him. There is a spirit here, but I don't. Again, I don't know if it's him. This is not a younger person. This is an older person. This is somebody in their 50s and 60s. It sounds like Travis was young because he was swimming with the dolphins and stuff. This gentleman is in his 50s and 60s, but he was also in very good health, generally speaking. He was also very adventurous. He was very knowledgeable about many things, and so he could communicate well. Okay, he was a great communicator. Um, he was a good look. He was good looking in his very young age, and then he still remained a relatively good looking man as he aged. So he aged well. Would this, Melissa? Would this energy relate to someone who you know passed, or is this someone else that is here for somebody else?
Um, Miss Bonnie, I looked for the name that you said and I went through the chat and I didn't see a Veronica.
Melissa, are you still with us? Is this person, does this resonate with somebody for you, or is this somebody else in the chat that this is coming through?
Travis was 54.
Also, this could be him. I was expecting him to be younger from what you were explaining. Does the rest of the things fit with Travis, by the way? The things that I mentioned, do those things fit with Travis? Because again, that's the energy of the person I'm getting here, but he's not sharing his name, so I can't put a name on him. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna move on to it because again, losing time here with the waiting back and forth. This gentleman, I get that he is letting me know this was not a sudden death. He did not die suddenly. So if Travis died suddenly, then this is not Travis. But this person did not die suddenly. Um, um, he had an illness that again he suffered from and then died. So this was an extended long-term illness, not long-term. He died shorter than usual for the illness, but again he did have an illness that drug out a little bit. So there was closure. Because they knew what was happening. And ultimately he crossed over, but he crossed over fine. He's good. And again, this message. There is one thing open though. There's one thing he left open. Something about a vehicle. Did he leave a car untitled or something? Because I'm getting some energy about a car. So something about a car did not get properly handled or something. So he does have some frustration about that, but that's nothing major in that sense. Otherwise, he's good. He crossed over. Life is, he's good on the other side. He's arrived, and he just wishes you well. There's no real message in that sense for anyone in that. So if this is for him, then it's then it's for you. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I don't feel this guy's a Travis. I don't pick up like a Travis energy. This is just a different energy. I mean, he doesn't seem like the energy that when she talks about Travis, I get an energy from her that is different than the energy that this person gives. This person seemed lethargic. He didn't even seem active. I mean, he was active, but he wasn't that active. Okay, it's not Travis. Travis died something. Okay, good. Then that's not him. Okay, I didn't think so because I'm thinking this guy seems very lethargic. So anyway, if this fits anybody else, give it some thought. Let me know. Again, somewhere within 50-60 range, a gentleman who again had an illness and lived a short while after the illness, but closed everything up, but left a car. A car was an issue. That's the key. Keep showing me. So if it's
Oh
for you,
no, he died in her car. Travis died in her car.
oh,
Yeah.
oh, so the car. That's why the car. That's the issue of the car. Then it's just that it wasn't that he
Travis
died
died
suddenly, but
suddenly, but he died in her car.
so maybe this is him. But I just feel so. But so was he? But had he slowed down or something? Because again, I feel he was. I don't. The energy that you were giving me about Travis was somebody who was very up and moving and doing all kinds of things, and yet this guy seemed very much more lethargic. But the car did come through, so it made sense. The car. Wow, I don't know. It's crazy.
Did
So
Melissa, do you she said Mike was very lazy. Did you do you have somebody that was in the LGBT community that passed? Because I keep seeing somebody looking back and they're smiling kind of slyly at you, and they're showing me a boa around their neck. And it's a guy. He has really short hair and it's kind of a brownish, a sandy brown color, not dark brown, but like a sandy brown color. And uh short hair, not any length to it, a very short haircut up here, but kind of combed to the side. And he's looking back at you in a sly way, and he's saying, girl, and he's really he's saying he's okay. Um, oh, she said Mike had diabetes. So does that make sense to you, Miss Melissa? Did you have somebody in the LGBT community? Or did anybody? Because this person is looking back. He's not telling me his name, but he's looking back at me like like you two would have had a secret together, or you two would have had a like a sign. Like, you know how you look at somebody and you both know what the other one is saying without even saying it. And so he's looking back at that, but he wants you to know he's okay, and that you are not like you two would have had fun together, and he's looking back wondering why you're not having fun anymore. And I feel like you and this person would have gone to the beach together.
so is Mike the one you're talking about? Is the one Angie is connecting to, or
Which one would have been in the LGBT community? Which one would have been gay? And you two would have had a good time together. Like he seems like you two would have been going out, having a good time, laughing and joyful. And if it's not for you, then it's somebody else. They're not showing me their name. They're just looking back at me. And they have a really short haircut. It's like a sandy brown color hair. Same sex. They like same sex. Like he would have liked men also. That's what LGBTQ is. He would have liked men also. Then maybe not because you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, then I don't think any of these people, none of the person I'm talking to must not be connected to you. Okay, well, Don, I don't think we're either of us are connecting to anybody that she knows, because um it doesn't seem to be evidential in any way.
mm-hmm. Except for this, maybe this. She said that Mike, who was the one who had the diabetes, who died from the longer term illness, but we'll find out. But again,
He
if it
said,
was, if this was Mike, um, then again, he's fine on the other side. But it's like it was not a there's nothing much to report. He made it safely there. He's fine. There's nothing. I just don't feel like there's any major. There's nothing. It's like there's no major message to give you. So he's fine. But you're looking
oh,
for.
So
So
wait, which he is it that you're talking about, Miss Melissa? Is it the Mike he or the what was the other guy's name? Travis he. Which one are you saying would have liked the same sex? Either way, he's okay too, and he's laughing and he's wonder why you're not still out having a good time. Like it feels like he would have gotten you into good trouble. Like he would have made you go out and have a good time. You guys would have laughed it up and you would have come back tired. But he also makes it seem like you two would have gone on the beach together. And spent the day at the beach, just kind of relaxing or talking or gossiping or whatever it is you would have done. And it seems like he wanted to get you to go on a cruise because he's showing me a boat, but the boat is xed out, like you wouldn't go. Like he wanted to get you to go on a cruise, or he wanted to get you to go on a vacation and you wouldn't go. And now you regret not going on this trip with him or on this vacation with him. Is that true? Okay, Mike. Okay. And for some reason, he's in a convertible. This is my, he's in a convertible. I don't, I want to say red, but that just may be me. He's in a convertible, and you guys are kind of driving down the road in a convertible, like older, long kind of car convertible. And I feel like Mike wasn't married, but you always hoped that he would find somebody that he loved. Um, like you hope that he would find someone he would love. And there's something about cupcakes. Did you guys bake together? Like he's showing me cupcakes. Like maybe you guys will go out and have a good time and you would have like treats or something. Cause he's showing me little cupcakes and he's specific about the cupcake and not a whole cake and peeling back the cup. Oh, a red Cadillac. Got it. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. Oh wait, now who's saying red Cadillac? No, that's Harley saying that. That's not Melissa saying that. Okay. Um, but he's also showing me cupcakes like you two would have been enjoying a treat after you went out and had a good time, but maybe you weren't supposed to have it. Oh, Mike had diabetes. So that's why it seems like a secret or like it was a forbidding thing. You weren't supposed to have the cupcakes because he's showing me the cupcakes. Okay, got it, got it, got it. Okay. And did you guys used to barbecue on the beach or do something? Because he's showing me like a little grill and you two barbecuing. He got you in trouble good. He wanted you to go on a fishing trip. You didn't go. Yes, convertible red Cadillac. Got it. Oh, Harley, that's why you're saying that. Okay, I need to learn how to read better. Okay, well, he's now saying you still need to take that trip and he'll be with you. Like he'll enjoy the trip through your eyes. So he's like, you don't get out of it now that I'm gone. And this is him, really. He said, you don't get to get out of it now that I'm gone. You still need to go on that trip without him and he'll get to enjoy it through your eyes. And he's dangling the keys for some reason? Was it that you didn't like to drive, or was it something special about it? Because you were talking about a key too, weren't you, Don, about dangling a key or something?
no,
Okay. Well, he's showing me a key or something. He's dangling a key. And was it that you didn't like to drive his car because it was a big car? Oh, Dunkin' Donuts. Okay. Got it, Miss Harley. I finally pulled it together. Well, he said you need to go ahead and go on the trip and have a good time and that he's fine. He's showing me angel wings. Did you put that? Was that on his well, okay, he's showing me angel wings like he can't believe that y'all did that. So on his obituary or in some picture, did you show him with angel wings in memory of something? Because he's laughing about it like, I can't believe that they did this to me. Or maybe he can't believe that he's gone because he's showing me himself with angel wings or like, look, I'm now an angel. Is how he's showing it to me. But he seems like a good time. Like I really like his energy. He really wants the best for you. He feels like you're too lonely. He wants you to get out and join other people. Why is he showing me other people your age? So do you know people in the area and you're not getting out and going with them? Because he's showing me other age appropriate people that you could be getting out and having a good time with. So maybe he's saying he wants you to go on a singles cruise or something like that because he wants you to meet other people who are age appropriate so you can have a good time with. He doesn't like that you spend so much time alone. So that's what he's telling me about you. But overall, he's just happy. He just wanted to let you know. Yes, we have barbecue all the time. Okay, he never let you drive. That's why he's dangling the keys. Okay, got it. Okay, well, he's fine. He wants you to go on a trip. He wants you to get out more. He wants you to meet more people. And when you take the trip, he'll see the trip through your eyes, and he wants you to have a good time. So that's what I got for Mike. I like Mike. His energy is nice. He seems like he was a good friend. And that's all I got, Don.
Super. Well, it seems like we finally something
Figured
registered.
out who it was.
Exactly. It took a while to get there, but that's when it's a really good read because the reality is
Yeah, yeah,
it's good
yeah.
to if it sometimes it's the too easy is too obvious at the same time
Exactly. And
and you're
Don, it shows that you should always say what it is because I kept saying, why do I keep seeing a red convertible car? Like, and in my head, I'm talking myself out of the red because I'm like, no, that's my favorite color. So I'm just thinking red. And so again, needing to follow our own advice, say what it is that you see every single time because it matters to them. It doesn't matter to me. And that made sense to her. So I love it. I love it. All right. Well, Miss Melissa, I hope that helps you out, and I hope that you do take the trip. Oh, you've been single for 17 years, and he would be the last person with angel wings. Yes, because he thinks it is hilarious that he's an angel. Okay,
he's like they lowered the standards, right? It's like if they let me in, they'll let anybody in. That kind of attitude.
right. And that's kind of how he's joking about it. Like,
Yeah.
look at me, I'm an angel. Exactly, Miss Bonnie. I almost talked myself out of saying a lot of that stuff, and it was exactly on point. And that maybe that's why he was looking back at me like, "What do you mean?" All right, so who's next, Miss Don?
What's your turn? I choose that one.
Beach pictures, because I saw that name a while ago, and I wanted to and I was thinking about that person. So
Okay.
beach pictures, just want to read. Do you want a general beach pictures? Exact. Oh, you were both Pisces too. Oh, okay, good. Look, Pisces are special people. I'm just saying. Okay, so beach pictures. Let me see. Beach pictures. I don't feel like you're of retirement age because they're saying the career will be there. Take the vacation, like go on this trip. And why are they showing me like Venice or Italy or somewhere like a Greek, like the Greek islands too? They're showing me someplace far away, and they're showing me olives too. I don't know. Like you need to take an exotic trip somewhere, and I keep hearing the job will be the career because they're correcting me, the career will be here when you get back. Take the trip, like go and do the trip. And they're showing me 7 days. You need to take a 7 day vacation. And they're showing it like it's a Greek island or it's a Greek Mediterranean thing that you need to do. And you need to just enjoy the food and have a good time and go. And I feel like you've saved up the money to go, but you're hemming and hawing about it and you don't want to treat yourself. And they're saying you deserve to treat yourself because I feel like you're a giver because they show me you and not necessarily like you're just it's raining money, but you're giving away your resources to other people. And your guys are showing me that you need to take time for yourself and do something for yourself, right? And so they're showing me go ahead and have a good time. And when you come back, they'll be able to manage without you. Like the job will be here when you get back and that'll be fine. And do you have a granddaughter? Like they're showing me a little girl. And I keep hearing grandma or Gma or something like that, like a little girl, soft spoken little girl. She's about 4 or 5 or something like that. And I don't know that she's near you all the time, but maybe you need to go and see her or something like that. She's very soft spoken and she's pointing with her one finger and showing you things. And so maybe you're missing her or she's missing you. Is that true? I don't know what the no is. No, you're not planning a trip, or no, you're not retired, or no, you don't have a granddaughter. It could be no to any of those things. Okay, I assume that Facebook is a little. Well, I assume that both of them are behind because it's taking a minute for the chat to catch up. But
Probably so.
so I won't ask any more questions until you can clarify those. Do you have a granddaughter? Are you are you did you save money for something and then it should be a trip, or and are you not okay with kind of treating yourself? Those are the three questions: treating yourself, saving the money, and then needing to take a trip. I'm not retired. I don't have a grandchild. Oh, there's a little girl that they keep showing me. Do you have a child, like a son or daughter that is of the age that could have a child? Because they keep showing me a little girl, a little granddaughter. You just got divorced. I mean, wait, what does divorce have to do with it? You can still take the trip. Like, okay, I don't understand what the divorce has to do with it. Did I ask something about divorce? No, I don't think so. I don't know. Okay, well, if none of this is your energy, then does this fit anybody else? This is for no, because I got in your energy and this is what they showed me. You needing to take a trip. They showed me the Mediterranean area. They showed me olives. They showed me you needing to take 7 days and to leave work alone. Like work will be here when you get back. And they're clear that you need to go and take this trip and have a good time. Married doesn't mean they can't have kids. Or is that some strict rule in your house that they have to be married? Because I'm not married, but I have a 20-year-old and I've never been married. Okay, Don, you can go because maybe I'm not connecting to anything that has to do with her.
Okay.
Oh, she doesn't work at all. Then definitely this isn't her then.
And we're reading Beach, right?
Does this fit anybody else? Like, does anybody else have a grandkid? Or does anybody else need to take a vacation and they were maybe thinking about going to the Mediterranean or somewhere over there?
Yeah, if it's as strong as you're seeing it, somebody here this is for them. So you should finish it out before I get back to Beach. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Is it vacation? You think it's vacation, the Angie, for them? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Now the granddaughter is young and she doesn't see you often, so she wants you to come visit her if this is you, Judy Nails. But your vacation isn't to Nashville. It's Mediterranean. They're unless you're gonna have Mediterranean food, because they're showing me olives and then they're showing me sand on the beach and they're showing me the waters and they're showing it to me like you're on a boat cruise or something like that, like you're out on the water. And they're showing me that you have this money saved up. Like you have a little nest egg of money and you could take it and you could go and have a good time, and that you're just not used to doing things for yourself. Like this person, the person that I'm being shown doesn't really treat themselves, and they're like, oh no, you can't treat yourself, you should treat yourself. And this is a person who works really hard all the time, and they're saying you need a break from your job because your career will be here when you get back in order to go and have this great vacation. Okay, then I don't know who it is. All right, Don, you can go ahead.
So back to Beach. So Beach, did you say you're getting divorced?
She just got divorced.
Okay. Beach, you gotta be careful because I get this energy of whoever initiated it. I think it was him actually. Wanting to come back eventually in a not too distant future, and maybe undo some of this. And it's like, don't do that. Don't do that. Once that door is closed, when the barn door closed, leave the barn door shut because the jackass is outside already. Leave him outside. Don't go back. Don't go back. That's the warning I'm getting with that. Also, did he try you? So were the kids a problem in the sense of, was that a wedge? Was there a use of the kids as a wedge? Because I'm picking up also. She said she would never. Okay, but again, was he the? Well, it's not my business. I'm guessing he was the. I'm getting the energy. I'm not guessing. I'm getting the energy that he was the one who actually walked away. But but I'm also feeling like there's an it there. If he hasn't done it yet, there's going to be a period where he uses the kids as a wedge, and it probably is going to be in the time when he really wants to come back. He's going to play the game of, well, we need to be together for the kids and all the other stuff. Um, so I'm saying don't do it. Don't, as Angie would say, look at my face, look at my face. Don't do it. Don't do it, because there is nothing to be gained there. Nothing.
Look at my face. Don't do it. No. Don't do it. No. 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 Look at my face. Don't do it. No. Don't do it. No. 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 No.
And you got the double because you need the double for this, because you need to be strong. You need to be strong. Don't do it. You will have a moment where you're weak. And again, it's like he senses that. He knows that. He's like a predator on the hunt, like a lion on the hunt, for food. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna get him in a weak moment. Again, don't allow that to happen, because it would not serve any of you well. Yeah, he has the kids abuse me, hack my phone, broke into my room. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, he's a piece of work. That's what I'm picking up at. But he's gonna play the games, and he's gonna realize what he should have stuck with, and you can't go back. Don't go back, and it will happen. You will see when you're gonna hear when it happens. When this comes to fruition, you're going to hear my words. And so the one most important word to hear is me say Angie's words, saying, "Look at my face. Don't do it." Let that ring through and ring continuously, because again, it will be a mistake if you do that. It's not going to work in your best interest, no matter what. Even if you think I need to do it for the kids, you don't. It's not for the kids. It's solely for his benefit, and that's the problem that got you where you are. So I don't have great news to give you. I have great news to give you if you listen to us, and that is don't go back. But again, if you don't listen, well, then you have to wind up dealing with the mess that is going to be created, and that's going to be an even bigger mess if you do make that step backwards, because they're showing me a very not good result there. So keep that in mind. Wow. And you have a son who's very connected to him, right? Because they're showing me the son. The son's will be like the biggest problem. The son is really connected to him, and he's the one that will give you the most grief. But who cares? You got to be the mom, be in control. So you know what? We ain't playing that game. Make sure you take control of your son. Make sure he knows he needs to respect mama. Don't let them, do stuff. That's what I'm saying. Heavy energy. Sorry, Beaches. You're going through some serious stuff, But you will get through this. This too will pass. I promise you. This too will pass. Who else you drawn to, Miss Angie?
Veronica.
Okay.
Veronica, I saw her name in there. She asked a question about her husband. And I just saw a comment from her too.
I'm looking for her.
Oh, Veronica L or something like that. Okay. Veronica, is your husband in technology? Because when I get into that energy, I see like an overly saturated field, and they show me all these wires everywhere, but there's a whole bunch of people on top of each other. So whatever industry he's working in, it seems to be overly saturated with people who can do the job. And so he doesn't stand out because everybody seems to be of the same caliber. And not to say that he's not good, but everybody's just as good in your area. So they're showing me that you guys need to branch out. You need to move or relocate. And I don't know if he's been offered jobs out of the area and turned them down because I got the King of Swords, but the King of Swords is upside down. And I don't usually read reversals. And when I was going to turn it back up, they said no, because he's not making his decisions based on logic. It seems to be very much tied to emotions. And I get a tower moment. So I feel like maybe you guys may be getting some financial situations. And I don't know if the house is you're having issues with the house, or there's something going on with the house. Like maybe you're thinking that you're going to have to downsize or move or something like that. But they're showing me that you guys need to relocate to an area that's not so saturated. He's in the grocery business because they show me a lot of wires. So for me, wires meant technology, but okay. Um, in the grocery business. Hmm. Has he been offered a job out of the area? Are you sure that they're not offering him a technology job? Because I keep hearing no, he can do tech, or maybe he should go into tech, or he has some experience in technology. And technology is very broad. It doesn't necessarily mean that he's wiring a computer together, but there's different aspects of technology. Okay, I see the financial situation. And so I'm feeling like you guys need to move out of the area. Like it's an overly populated or overly saturated area. And they're showing me that you guys need to move out of the area, that maybe he's been offered opportunities out of the area, but you guys haven't taken the opportunities for whatever emotional tie. So is there family in the area that's keeping you there and the reason you don't want to go? Because the way that your guys are making it seem to me is that you need to go ahead and take that move and leave. Online foods. Wait, is that what she said? Carly, where are you reading all this stuff and I'm not getting it? He's a manager in the online, or maybe you're reading too. Okay. Um, oh, you said, is he doing online foods? Where are my glasses at? I need to find some glasses. Um, I feel like maybe that's what he needs to get into. Like maybe in the past he's had that kind of experience, but it seems to be more of a tech field, which would be a lot more money, which would and out of your area. I feel like you guys need to relocate to a different area in order for him to find a good paying job. And they're showing me like 89, 90. So I don't know if that's how much he made or if that's how much you're looking to find, but they're showing me a significant amount of money, and they keep showing me 89 to 90. So I don't know if that's the salary he's looking for, the salary he's had, or what it is. But they're showing me 89 to 90. Okay, if he doesn't get more pay. Right. And so maybe he needs to look into another field. Like I feel like he has other skills that he hasn't tapped into, and that his offers will not be in the area where you live. You guys need to look for somewhere else. So I do see opportunities, but I feel like you guys aren't thinking logically. You're very emotionally tied to something that's keeping you there in the area, and you need to break that emotional tie and move on and think logically, like out of the area. And I don't know if that means sell your house, but the job opportunity doesn't seem to be very local. Oh, he had a heart attack and his life changed. Okay. I just keep hearing the word technology in the back of my head, and I want to make sure this isn't me overthinking it, because they keep saying technology, technology, like he can do something else. Even as a manager, he probably had to do, well, if he was a regional manager, he definitely had to work on a computer and like do things, maybe interviewing, maybe like um, ordering stock, or doing inventory. So he does have the skills necessarily to do something in technology or online or something of that nature. But I don't feel like he'll go back to the grocery business. I feel like it will be an administrative or some kind of desk job for him. And I don't feel like it'll be in the area. And that's what you're going to have to do. Has it been 6 months since he had a job? Because they're showing me it doesn't necessarily mean out of state, but out of the area, like out of your local area. Like for me, the next county over or the next city over is like 15 or 20 miles down. So it doesn't seem like it has to be out of the state, but at least out of the area. And then again, it will not be, it doesn't feel like it'll be in a grocery industry. It'll be in a more upgraded technology driven area. And he already has the skills. They make it clear that he already has the skills, and his resume needs to reflect more of just groceries. it needs to reflect everything that he does. Like he's done inventory, he's done maybe hiring and interviewing, he's done maybe balancing the budget and things like that. Like his, I don't feel like his resume boast about all of the skills that he has, and so he's just going to need to switch over to a different area that'll put him behind the desk or in an office somewhere. So that's what I get for Veronica.
And Veronica, you said the thing is about the husband and the job and why he cannot get employed or why he's not been successful at finding a position, correct? And hmm, I'm actually I think it. Have you or he considered um you talking to him or he himself considered a new field? Because it's like there's got to be what I'm picking. I feel like his answer isn't in this specific field he's already in, but it's in an accompanying field. It's like using his skills in a different way. I see him doing something that is parallel, which uses again some of the knowledge, some of the corporate knowledge, some of the benefit that he gained from what he did. Um, but I just feel like it's going. It's not in the direct field, and so it's kind of again a parallel situation. And I think the problem I see, if I were to suggest anything, is that he's not networking enough. And it's like I get this feeling like for some reason it's one of those things. Well, I'm owed this, and it's going to come to me, and it's not going to come to him, and it's not going to come to you, and it's not owed to either of you, and it's and the spirits doesn't work that way. The reality is there's the I'm picking up that the next position he's going to find is going to be a little different. It's going to be a little variation. He's going to have to open his mind up to it because he may even already been offered it, but he said no because it doesn't really fit with what I want. Sometimes you got to move on from what you want to what you need. And again, I think it's going to come through networking. He's got to be networking. He's got to get out there. He's got to be communicating with people, talking to friends, talking to associates, talking to business people he's dealt with before. Someone has that key, and it's coming through, again, networking. That's how they're showing me. He gets an opportunity through networking, but it's not going to be the same job. It's going to be something in a parallel situation where his skill set and his information is useful, but not in direct order that is being used now. So what I would suggest to you and to him is, first and foremost, get involved in groups that are associated with what he does. I'm sure there's groups out there. I would also get involved with groups that are even just doing something like adult education type stuff or something. So where you're getting yourself out there, you got to get out and about because the answer lies out there, not inside. Okay. And what are you, and okay. And are you somehow rethinking your own business model? Because I'm seeing you doing your own business. And so are you already doing something? Again, you're running your own business. Are you doing metaphysical stuff? What are you doing? Because I'm picking up all kinds of energy around that. And is that kind of put on park, or is it kind of don't have time for it? What's going on? Because I feel like that needs to step up too. You both need to be stepping up. Him getting out and networking, and you with this. That's what I'm picking up. Do you have anything else, Angie, for Veronica in this regard?
No, that was pretty much the same thing that I was saying, is that his job won't be in the grocery field. It definitely needs to be outside of that, like in the technology field. His resume doesn't seem to address all the skills that he used when he was in the grocery business, and that they're going to need to go outside of the area. Their local area is saturated and that they need to look outside the area. But there's something about 6 months. She said that it hasn't been 6 months, but there's 6 months. There's something about 6 months that they're showing me. And I don't feel like that's a future 6 months. It's been 6 months worth of time. So I don't know if it's been 6 months since he lost his high paying job or what it is, but there's a 6 months that they're showing me, but it's not a future thing. You can come to our Tuesday night class. It's free. It's online. It's through Zoom. It's at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And we help individuals to use their psychic and mediumship skills. And Don, they also have a mediumship group on Monday nights online too. So there's various ways. In order to practice your mediumship and psychic skills, you need to practice. It's kind of like learning to ride a bike. You don't ride a bike once every 4 months and think that you're going to be good at it. You have to continuously do it. And so you need to practice your skills. Oh, okay. It's been 6 months. Oh, it has been 6 months since. Okay. That's what the 6 months is. Okay, cool. But they're saying he really does need to look outside of his field. It won't be in that anymore, in that field anymore. He has the skill levels to do more than that. And so the resume needs to be fixed up. So maybe go to like a employment agency or one of those agencies like where they help people who are unemployed and they help you fix your resume, or even chat GPT online or something online, like find a job that's within his skill. Like all the things that he's done as a regional manager, I can very well tell you that he's skilled in a lot of things because I'm sure he's done interviews of other people. He's balanced, budgets for the stores. And if he was regional, that means he's managed multiple stores, right? And that his skills aren't being showcased in the right way.
And the
Oh,
other
you're
thing that
certified.
the one thing I would suggest to you is again, find, like Angie just said, I think she hit it right on the head. Is that as in the level of management he was at, that skill set's not just grocery. He doesn't grocery is a commodity. Grocery is groceries are they're the widgets. You can recreate that same concept in any widget, be it a grocery, be it a produce, be it a car, be it a medical procedure. So if I was him, I'd be applying for that level of management structure in hospitals, in healthcare facilities, in any and those kind of things as well. Because again, I would healthcare is I just feel like that's the again it's a parallel situation where you're going to be able to use your same skill set just in a different way. And as soon as I was thinking about healthcare, it's like bing bing bing. I would be looking at hospitals and I would be looking at institutions that are medical related, even doctors' offices, and a lot of the offices are actually owned by bigger companies, but they look like one individual offices or not. So again, I'd be looking to that. I'd be looking at like X-ray companies. I'd be looking at lab companies like Lab Source, LabCorp, those kind of things. I would not be just focused on groceries. I just don't think groceries is where it's going to be. We both keep saying that that's not where it's going to be. And again, it's like folks are stuck on the idea that it's got to be groceries. No, it doesn't, because it's management. Management is portable. If you're managing one way, you can manage something else. It's just what it is. So that's what I see.
Yep. 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 Also, she mentioned that she doesn't know how to grow her business. How do people know about you? Like, how do people know that you're a medium? Do you get online and advertise for yourself? Because social media is free. So do you get online? Do you have a website? How do people know that you have services that are available that they can that they can be a patron of? So how do we know that you do what you do?
And that goes back to networking for you as well, Veronica. Getting out there. Yep, getting out there, getting people, getting connected, finding out who's there and what they're doing.
And like maybe even just going to like a fair, like Soul Search is always and I know I don't know if you're in California, but I feel like you're in California. You could go to a psychic fair or something like that and network with people around there and let them know who you are. Maybe have your own cards and pass them out. But I just feel like nobody knows who you are. Like They keep showing me every time I get into your energy or his energy, there's a whole bunch of people who all look the same. It's overly saturated. So you need to make yourself stand out. And the way to make yourself stand out is you need to spread out. You need to get out of the clutter and pull yourself away from everybody else and do something different.
Exactly.
Oh, you're in Arizona. Okay. All right. You definitely need to be more visible online. Some of the readings that we get come from us being live online. From Don does weeklies, Bonnie does weeklies. Don has done mediumship classes. Like you have to get out there. People have to know. You can have a great product or a great service, but if nobody knows who you are, then how are they going to patron you? So you really do need to get out and let people know who you are and what you're doing.
It is
All
so
right.
true. You're right on target there, Ms. Angie, because again, I know some people who are great at what they do. They're great metaphysical people, but they want to stay quiet and they stay, and people don't know about them unless you know by word of mouth, and that's what they want. But man, if you want to make money, you can't be quiet and you can't be hiding your light under a bushel. You've got to get out there. You got to let people know you exist. And again, back to networking. I really do believe both of your opportunities will come via networking, his and yours. Angie, I'm drawn to Mary. Mary,
Okay.
Mary, Mary.
Mary Brat, is it
Yeah.
Bradley?
Yeah,
Okay.
Miss Mary. Are you still here, Miss Mary? I'm drawn to her. Hmm.
Oh, that's true too, Tania. Is it Tania? Tania W.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Miss Mary, are you still here?
And a real good way to get people to want to offer something free online. People will click, click, click all over the place. Offer like a free reading or a free something. If somebody answers a question or does something, like if you offer something free, that'll draw people in too. And a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people do specials. Like, um, one of the things they're showing me is like all the holidays are coming up. You should have a special for every holiday. Oh, let me do a lucky reading for you for uh St. Patrick's Day. See what your luck is going to be for the rest of the year. Let me do a Mother's Day reading. Let me do a Father's Day reading. Let me do a love reading. Let me do whatever. Every holiday, you should have a special that coincides with the seasons. Oh, let's do a spring equinox reading to see what you should let go of or what you should draw in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's get rid of the winter bloat and do a reading. Like readings and specials you should be doing it for people to know that your services are available, and that'll draw people in. I see people all the time. I watch readers on online all the time so that they do specials all the time that coincide with whatever the season is, or just in general, just so people know who they are and what they're doing and what they're offering. Get on there and like do like a 3 card spread, do like an energy reading for the week, do an eclipse reading, do a 1 card draw for the day. Anything that lets people get out there. Some people I listen to just because I like their voice and I like their energy. Like, oh my gosh, like her voice is so soothing. So I'll just turn it on and let it play in the background, and you can get a little money from YouTube from gaining viewers like that. And so it's just letting people know that you're available and that you have resources out there. You can start a blog and then, post stuff about, the energies that are here and how people can deal with those energies. There's so many different things that you can do to get out there to get drum up business. Being shy probably isn't going to make you good money in the mediumship and physical. You really have to be out there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know a lot of shy readers. I don't know where Mary is. She hasn't come up yet.
So who are you drawn to?
Um, oh, I stopped looking. Is it Ankita? I think she was on here asking something, and I got a vision for her, and I was hoping that you would do Mary, so I could go ahead and try to get my vision back for Ankita. I think that's her name, Anika, or is Ankita Moore? Are you still here? I had a vision for you, and I totally lost it, but maybe by the time you come back, I'll get it. Oh, she said Bonnie said that her stepdad had a
Mm.
procedure today and maybe she's helping him. So, Ankita, are you still here? And I hope your question was about work because they show me um, you leaving one situation, going to another situation. I'm hoping this is work and not a love situation.
Knowing your luck, Miss Angie.
Well, because they show me two boats. They show me two boats. One boat she's in over here and another boat here. The water is calm. And then there's a plank in between and she needs to walk the plank to the other boat. So I'm hoping it's to another job and not to leave that relationship and go to another relationship. The water is murky, which means that you can't see your way through this situation. And also it's an emotional situation. So it's probably love too. Crap. Yeah, it's probably love. But whatever situation you're in, you need to go. And and you know what? There's a guy in each boat. So maybe it is. There's a person over here waiting for you and offering you help, and you don't want to go. But she's not responding either. Okay, well, Ankita, I tried, and it was love. Crap. I'm not sad though. That
Well, the one thing I want to do, if I'm going to come back
Mary.
to Mary. Yeah, Mary, you've been. I just feel like you've been having a real heck of a time. Things have been rough for you, and again, it's your husband's illness. I understand, but you're carrying a lot of load with that. You're taking a lot of load on you. This is not the only procedure he's had. He's had health lapses over the last little bit, and again, you've had to carry the load for that. Um, um, and he feels it's I get his energy he feels frustrated that he doesn't want this for you. He doesn't want that you have to step up and do this. It hurts him as much as it does you. And the Bonnie, if you could pass this on to her, that would be great. Because again, I want to give the message while I'm getting it. I just feel like he's frustrated and he's tired. He's frustrated and he's tired. So and again, that wears on you, Mary. And this started when we with time 112, probably 111, 112. Maybe she can replay back Bonnie from here. But Mary, again, um, be be supportive, be encouraging, because I feel like he's giving up. He's getting to a point where he's kind of surrendering, and he just needs to understand that yeah, you're tired, and yes, you would want something very much different than what is happening, but you also wouldn't want to be without him. And so let him know that uh, be supportive of him. And again, make sure you're getting rest. You do have to do self care. Figure out a way, maybe even have maybe some family come, helping you from time to time so you can get a day away. Give yourself a day off. And I know it sounds very strange because you're thinking, what? But I'm telling you, give yourself from time to time a day off, a day to get away, have somebody else there with him. Because I do feel he needs a lot of more constant care than he did previously. But most importantly, let him know, and family, y'all need to maybe do this as well. Let him know that though it may seem burdensome, that he is not a burden. And you get what I'm saying? There's a very different thing. It's like, yeah, because don't say, oh, it's not that problematic. No, he's human. He sees it. He knows. And so he knows it's a burden. It's a bit of a burden, but let him know that yes, though it is burdensome, he is not a burden, nor would he ever be a burden. And you'll do what everybody will do what they can for him. Help him, give him reasons to stay. Give him reasons to stay until he's ready himself to move on. But if his frustration gets him to the point where he's like, I'm no good to anybody else, so I'm going to leave, that's not going to help anybody, and you don't want that. And I do feel like he's getting to that point. I feel like he's had enough. He's been suffering with things. He's been having one thing after another. It's like boom, 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 boom. This is what I'm getting. It's like boom, 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 boom. He's one illness and then another illness and then another illness, and it's like he just gets over it and then another setback, and it's like enough already. So anyway, that's what I'm picking up. So be there, be supportive, help her to have a day off from time to time so she can stay light and positive. I'm going to send some strong healing energy that way. I'll make sure that the little prayer group we have that does the same thing and sends healing energy. Because you're carrying a heavy load, I get it, totally get it, and he's dealing with it a lot too. But you will get through. You can get through this. You can get through this. You're strong enough. You definitely are. And the love you have, Mary, for him is strong enough to carry this. It really is. Wow. Yeah. I just think, again, keep the faith. Help him keep the faith, and give each other time off. Give him some break from time to time too. Maybe get him out and do something to take his mind off of things. Whatever is brainless candy, get him to brainless candy. Be it like a stupid movie or a concert, or take him to the improv or something, so where he can just laugh. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up. It's going to be, you still have some rough time in front of you, but stay strong, Mary. Okay. I wish I could give you better news. I can't. Okay, Miss Angie.
Did you get that some of his illness due to like food or diet, or like, I feel like it has to do with maybe some of the foods or something that he eats?
Well, I think part of it is just over time, some of the things that probably could have been done differently by, again, food choices, by exercise, by those things, over time they take a toll, is what I'm picking up. So these are things that were long time coming, is what I'm picking up.
Yeah. Okay.
She says no, Angie.
Okay. All right.
He had the knee injury.
Okay.
But
I still get something with food or diet.
Yeah, I'm going to say, I do feel there's other issues, not just the knee injury. I feel there's other issues that are also hurting him at this point. I don't know if it's like it's like when one thing happens and then the next heart procedure, and he will require, that's the heart procedure. Yeah. Cause it's this deterioration over time of that's kind of what I was. Okay. Thanks for clarifying that, Bonnie. Cause I was thinking, again, it's just over time, our bodies, they take a toll. We live them, you use them, that kind of stuff. Yeah. But he'll come through the hard thing. Don't worry. He'll come through that procedure. I don't see that being an end date for him. I don't pick that energy up. That's not where this is going to end. So don't worry. I don't pick up that energy. I think that's a good thing. Yeah. Summer Dawson, Miss Angie. How about Summer Dawson?
Go ahead. And Mackenzie, don't leave. I have something for you too. And Tania too. No. Go ahead. You can do Summer Dawson. But because I'm still developing Mackenzie's stuff. And then Tania, if you're still here.
Okay. And Summer, you were, what was the
I don't recall a question.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't.
Oh, I remember what Ankita's thing, I think.
Summer, do you have kids? Do you have young children? Why am I picking up young children? Do you have young children? I'm not sure how old you are. Do you have, again, I'm picking up young children. And so are you still here? Are you here? Are you here? Are you here? Are you here? Young children, Summer. Hey, Maria, nice to see you in.
I got 3 children for Summer, and I feel like there's an older kid and 2 smaller kids, and she's having conflict somewhere with the younger of the children.
Yes, kids, not really young. Okay. Okay.
And I feel like the oldest is a boy.
And so you're divorced or widowed? Is it a divorce situation? I see a lot. It's interesting because I'm seeing a lot of youthful energy around her. Um, Her own energy is quite youthful too, which is nice. I pick up some energy there, but what's with the kids? I'm picking up the kids though. So is there a conflict with the kids, or is conflict with the younger?
With the younger kid, okay.
Yeah,
Because I saw like you wanting to choke somebody, and not to say that you would do
right.
this, but you know,
So it's not younger.
shake some sense into them.
Yeah, so it's not younger kids. It's the younger kid.
Yes,
Yes. Okay.
yes.
So it's understanding the symbol. Okay. Good. 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 Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
And the oldest is a boy. She did confirm that
Mhm.
too.
And is there a sister-in-law or a sister involved in this conflict too? Is there some of that energy going on, or what's going on? And again, wow. But also, is there again? It's are you married? Are you? I'm getting more like a divorce, separated kind of thing. Is there? Um, um, I don't get widow. I don't get widowed. Huh. Okay. Hmm. Summer, are you in a relationship? I guess is the question. Are you in a relationship? Anyway, the delay is killing me here today. It's killing me. That's all good old Facebook. It'll do it. Separated. Okay.
Separated.
Yeah. Yeah. But not yet divorced. Okay. Yeah.
Miss Mary, just go back about 10 minutes or so. Don gave you a very thorough reading about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's about the 1 hour, 12-minute mark, something like that. Yeah. Trying to figure out what summer, yeah. Some of the daughter is interesting because the daughter's energy is just one of those things. It's like sometimes it's like you're arguing with yourself because it just doesn't sink in. She's got a bit of
Don, that makes sense because I felt like it was a little version of her and she doesn't know what to do. She wants to be mad, but
Mhm.
she knows that this is just her
Right,
in the duplicate form.
exactly. Yeah. And Miss Mary, if you can't move well, on the bottom of the window where we are, there's usually a little white line. If you move that little white line backwards, you can get it back to where the 1 hour and 12-minute mark is. If not, you can go to YouTube, and YouTube under Sonora Mystic Tarot or under A5 says, or is it Angie Lewis or A5 says?
If I says,
A5 says when you go there, you can move that window back and get it back there. So I would go back there and do that. YouTube is usually easier to rewind than Facebook. Facebook sometimes drives me bonkers. Anyway,
she says we are right. What was your question to Summer? Because I don't know if she answered it.
oh no, I was asking her if she was no longer in a relationship because I was picking up
Oh, she
divorce or
said she
widow.
was separated,
Yeah.
but I thought you asked her a follow-up question.
Oh, I'm lost. I don't even know. No, I did mention about the daughter being a lot like her. So yeah. Um,
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 yeah, she said that was true. We are right about the daughter being like her. I don't feel like you want a divorce. I feel like you're still very much in love with your husband because I get a sadness in not wanting to break away. I don't feel like you want the separation, but I feel like there was a frustration there due to lack of communication. Like I feel like you guys were not communicating, or he wasn't understanding what your complaint was. and not necessarily that it was a complaint, but you were trying to express yourself or express what the issue was, and he just wasn't getting it. Um, and even the freedom of where he may be right now may not be all that it was cracked up to be. So I get your strong emotional ties, I feel like, to him, but I don't know that he's as ready to come back to the situation as you were. Like, I don't feel like he's totally ready to go, but I don't know that he's ready to come back. I feel like family life is hard. It's a lot of weight, and you guys are dealing with a lot, and they're showing me dollar signs on their side. So I feel like there's been some financial situations, and the conversation just hasn't been loving. It's been a lot of issue. And then I also, some of the issues that you're having with your daughter have to do with either her missing her dad or just feeling the tension between you two. I don't know if you two have thought about couples therapy or thought about talking it out in some kind of way, or having a neutral third party in. I just don't feel like you're going to completely call it quits. A 5, is this 5 you've been together, or 5 months that you've been apart, that you've been broken apart? Like, I don't feel like it's been a very long time. They're showing me the number 5. So I don't know if it's 5 years or 5 months, but there's something about 5, and it has to do with the time between you two. I do feel like you're holding on to money really, really tight. Like, you have money in your hand and you're holding on to it really tight. And I feel like he's a person that kind of likes to splurge. Like, we'll get the money back. And you are more with following the purse straps. Like, listen, we got this bill, we got this. He's like, oh, whatever, line. And you're a little bit more organized, and you don't want the money to, 5 years together. Got it. Okay. And you don't want to, you don't want to let the rain go. And so that's where you two bump heads. He's fun loving. Let's have a good time. And you're, no, we got to do this, this, and this. These are our goals. These are our dreams. We got to do it this way. And he's like, are you Capricorn? Because I keep hearing Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. You seem to be very structured in the way that you want things to do, and he just wants to kind of have a good time, and that's where your conflict is. Not to say that either one of you are right or wrong, but I feel like you need to kind of loosen up a little bit. Like, you need to be less tense, because you do need to enjoy life, and every single cent can't go to bills, can't go to this, can't go to that. And I feel like you do need to loosen up just a little bit on the like, let's spend a little. We work hard. Let's play hard a little bit. Okay, Leo. So yeah, you're very demanding. But I don't feel like you two will completely separate. It was just a lot of bumping of the heads, and you two will figure it out. I do feel like a vacation is necessary. Like, you guys will end up going to somebody's family. Were you closer to his side of the family than you were to your side of the family? Because I feel like they'll trip to go and see somebody. I feel like it's more his side of the family than it is your side of the family. And I do feel like there's a lot of people in your ear that is telling you there shoulda, coulda, wouldas, but you're hearing it, but you're not hearing it, because you know that there's a stronger bond between you two than what they're saying. They're telling you what they would have done if they were in your situation, but you're not what they're saying they would have done had they been in your situation. So I would drown out a little bit of the chatter in the background. If there's a trip that comes up, you guys should take it together as a family. I do feel like there's tension with the little girl because she misses her dad. Is she blaming you for not necessarily saying you pushed him away, but is she a daddy's girl? She feels like a daddy's girl, and she's missing her. And so you two are bumping heads over that too. And she seems to be sprouting as a young lady, and you're again holding her down. Like, I don't want you to grow up. I don't want you to go away. And that's a little bit where you two are bumping heads also. And I feel like he's a traveler. I don't know if he's like a truck driver, but I feel like he likes to be out on the open road, or he likes to be out and journey. Like, he doesn't like to sit in one space. And so he likes to travel and see and explore. And you're a little bit more of a anchor at the house. I see some tears too. I see some tears. Like, you're very broken up about this, and you don't want this to be over, but you don't know how to fix it because you're so frustrated about the situation. Um, wow. Okay, Don, do you have anything? You know, I don't like love. I mean, I don't like not not like that. But this is kind of heavy for a little bit.
Yeah. What's interesting, she said her the daughter. I guess you're saying the daughter's biological father
Oh,
passed
okay.
away 2 years ago. And it was interesting because when you were talking, I was wondering if because I was picking up the father, but I was wondering if it was her father. Summer, your father or your father-in-law, are they also on the other side? Or was this the father that I was picking up because I kept hearing father on the other side? So her biological father. And the number five is because the years between the daughter and son are they 5 years apart?
That's how long they've been together. 5 years they've been together, her and the
But I feel there's
husband.
another five in there. So how old? What's the age difference between the son and the daughter? Summer, is that also a five? Because I'm getting a five, another five. There's another five for some reason around you. What's the other five?
And I also keep hearing her dad is a lot. Summer's dad is a lot. I also keep hearing let her go to the dance. Stop punishing her. Like, is she on punishment and you're telling her she can't go and do it? Because I see her wanting to. Y'all hear me?
And now Ken, yeah.
Okay. They're saying let her go on the trip. Don't um punish her. Let her go. She says the kids are 6 years apart. Like, let her go on the trip because I see her wanting to have on a little pretty dress and go to a dance or some kind of party, and you saying no. I'm hearing don't punish her. Let her go. And that's all I got done.
Okay. Hmm. Did you have and also Summer? Have you had a recent um, checkup? Did you have a recent checkup or something? Did you again? Did you have a recent like an annual checkup or something, like a mammogram? For some reason, pick up mammogram. Mammogram. And your mom is still on the side, right? Hmm. Summer, don't forget to take care of your health because again, for some reason, I'm thinking you should make sure that you. Yes, you did. Okay, good, good. Okay, good. Because I was picking up some just to check. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay. Yeah, just make sure you keep track of your health. Make sure you take care of your health. If you feel something, make sure you do something about it. Make sure you don't just let it go. Mammogram was abnormal. Okay. And your mother does your mother have a history of breast cancer? Because I'm picking up the pink ribbon. The energy around that. As you know, my spouse is an oncologist, and it's an energy that I tend to pick up frequently when somebody is, when I get that energy, I just know what it feels like. So, did you by chance did your mom by chance have had or have suffer or have did your mom recover from or beat whatever you want to call it breast cancer? Because I'm picking up that. Anyway, and that maybe that's why I'm getting the abnormal thing because it's reminding me of okay, but so take it serious. Take the abnormal mammogram seriously, and just to get it checked. Okay, make sure that you find out if it's whatever it might be. It could be a cyst, it could be whatever, but definitely take it serious. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. And the daughter issue, it'll resolve. Like Angie said, just it'll resolve itself. It's one of those. It's a blip. It's a blip on everything else you got. Everything else you got going in your life. This is just a blip.
Yeah.
So that's it. Yeah. All right.
And that's all I got for her.
Yeah, I'm not picking much else either. Do. Um, stay strong. Stay strong. Stay strong and take care of your health. Okay, that's important. Summer. Don't let all this wear you to a point where you don't take care of yourself. Who was the other one you said? Angie was who again? Did you finally get the connection?
Tania and Mackenzie. Mackenzie never responded, so I forgot everything about her anyway. So
Okay.
Tania, if you're still here. And the energy I get for you is that you're lingering too long in a place you need to cross over and let go. They're showing me you need to move on. Like you're in a spot where you need to like you've served your time in this spot. And I don't know if it's a relationship or if it's they're showing me that you need to go ahead and move on from this because they show me a partnership Page of Cups, and I didn't want the Page of Cups to be like somebody waiting in the wind, but they made it seem like on you on the other side. There's an opportunity waiting for you on the other side. Page of Cups is usually like something that you thought would never happen. Like on the car flying, so it's when pigs fly. So it's something that you thought, oh well, that opportunity's passed. But whatever it is, it's time for you to take that opportunity and move on. And it's a partnership. So I don't know if that's a relationship partnership or if that is a job opportunity partner. And that you're in now, you and it's time for you to move over. So the three really, you working with somebody, you see they're weaving this little pattern together, and it's all of them working together. So I feel like it's time for you to move on to another opportunity or another situation, and you are not making the decision. You're just kind of sitting there. Like with your eyes closed, and this person is kind of stuck. They don't know what to do, but you do know what to do. You just won't make the decision to move on. And then I got the Nine of Swords, and this thing is also keeping you up at night, like keeping you from sleeping. It's kind of weighing on you, or it's kind of it's really something that you're thinking about over and over and over and over again, and you just need to move on. So it's time for you to move on. That's your message. It's time for you to move on from this situation to something else. There's something better, and they keep saying he is waiting for you. So I don't know if that's um okay, Mackenzie, I see you. So I don't know if that's for you to uh a person waiting for you or an opportunity waiting for you, but there is a he that is on the other side. And when you decide to leave the situation that you're in now and move over, he is there. And you just have to make the decision because again, this is you not seeing or not doing what you need to do. Like you're blindfolded or your eyes are closed, but the decision is yours. A two, it means it's you. You got to make this decision to move on and let go. And and stop just dwelling on it over and over and over and over again. And the situation they're showing me is in myself. Like I either have to decide to sign my lease and stay here, or I have to decide to move on to another place. And it's a decision that I need to make. It's nobody else's decision. I've probably gotten enough information on it to decide, and I just haven't decided. And either way, um, there's a consequence, and there's not saying that either one is good or bad. It's just an opportunity that I have to make the decision, and you need to make the decision. And I don't feel like this is a good or bad thing. You're just your season is done where you are and you need to move on. So that's what I got for you, Miss Tania. Oh, okay. All right. So there's a he on the other side. So I don't know if you're in a relationship, but they keep saying he. It's clear. There's a he on the other side who is the other opportunity for you. Okay. Oh, okay then. So I don't know what you get for Tania. And are we saying your name correctly? I think so.
What's ley lines and portals? Ley lines?
Well, At first, I thought it had to do with, with some kind of, I don't know, environmental thing. But then when she said portals, I thought, oh, maybe it's metaphysical. So I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what that was either. So you're renting your
Oh,
house and
Kenya. Oh, okay. I was so
you're
wrong.
renting out your house and you're going to live in your car. Okay. Kenya. Okay. Yeah, as an Earth
Earth
energy grid.
energy
Okay.
grid.
Leslie. Okay. Interesting. Okay. But do you have a plan?
She's going to stop renting the house that she's in and live
Well,
in
no,
her
I understand
car.
that, but what's the long term plan? I mean, that can't be just the plan. There's got to be something more. I mean,
Oh, she's renting her house, so she owns a house. She's going to rent it and then see where the wind
I
blows it.
see. Hmm. Okay. And you've already found the tenant. The tenant's already moved in. You're moving. You've already moved out. Because interesting. I'm feeling like that transition is not going to be as smooth as that sounds. But I could be mistaken. Picking up energy around that transition. Interesting. Okay. What is that? No plans. Trust the universe. Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you just got to say what the hell and roll the dice and see what happens. Good luck with that, and let us know how that works out for you.
I feel like she's been thinking about it for a long time and she just has to
Hmm.
make the decision. And now that she has made the decision, or whenever she actually starts to line up for her, I see that again, the opportunities there and a partnership is coming. And
Yeah.
they make it clear the partnership is what they got.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah. Make sure you do your due diligence in the rental aspect of it, because you don't want to be able to. You don't want to be forced to be out and then not have you know have somebody there and not paying. So to do your due diligence and make sure you. What I always say when I was as a landlord is you rent your foreclosure from the beginning. So choose wisely, because you'll know you'll tend to know. Wait a minute, this one doesn't seem right. It probably isn't. It probably isn't.
oh, she leaves in 3 weeks.
Hmm.
Okay. Why do I see you dancing? Like, are you a person who like, I see you in like a little, like maybe tank top and a little, kind of, a little, cute, skirt, like a very, beach kind of attire. And, um, and you're just kind of out enjoying yourself, having some drinks, dancing, meeting new people. You're kind of flirty and sexy too. Like, is that the energy that you're in? Like, I feel like you're in that flirty kind of, I know my sexuality, I know myself. I'm, like Empress energy. You feel very flirty right now. And that's going to be attractive to men or whatever your preference is. But I feel like that's going to draw people to you in an exotic way. And I feel like you're going to meet a wealthy person because there's money being showered down on you. It's falling down like this, like on over you, like it's being showered down, and it's a real person showered down. So I feel like whoever this is going to pour money into you. And I don't know that it's necessarily romantic, but your sexuality and your feminine confidence draw them in and they want to shower you. So have a good time is how I see it. Have a good time, enjoy life, and the next chapter is still being written. Like, I see the pen writing, but I don't see what it's writing, and so they're saying let the next chapter is being written, and you'll have a good time. Like, I feel like you've worked hard most of your life, and you're just at a season where you're like, it is what it is. Let's just see what happens. and that's okay. Like, your guides don't seem to be concerned about that at all, because I think you have planned very well, and that you will be okay. I feel like your energy just feels so easy breezy, like, let's just see. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. And so, again, be safe in your travels and make sure that wherever you are, you're safe. But I do feel like you don't feel like you need to make a lot of permanent decisions or a lot of long-term decisions. You're like, oh, maybe I'll stay a week here, or maybe I'll stay a month here, and oh, maybe I'll do over here. And I feel like you're financially set enough that you can do that for a while, but also think about your long-term financial situation. All right. So that's what I get for Miss Tania.
Super. And who would be next, Miss Angie?
Mackenzie, still don't leave. I'm not ready for you yet. Somebody came in. Miss Bab was asking about her residency. Are you in the New York area, or is that where you're looking to have your? Is that where you're looking to go? Miss Bab. Is it Miss Bab or
Is
Miss
it that one?
Miss Ba? Yeah. Is it Miss Ba? Miss Ba?
Miss Bog, you still here too, by the way?
Oh, okay. Wow. Damn. Oh, your first choice in New York. Okay, so if that is it, that's where I see you at, because I saw New York immediately. I feel like New York is where you're going to be. You're very excited about it, and I feel like that's where you're going to be, Miss Ba. But don't allow the excitement of being there, like, take you out of your mindset. Like, I feel like you could get distracted, and you've done a lot of hard work, and I feel like there's a lot of people depending on you, and not necessarily like, oh, I have to financially support them, but they put a lot into you, and their eyes are all on every decision, so there's a lot of pressure. But I feel like New York is where you're going to be, so that's how I see it. That's what I got for Miss Ba.
Nice. You're in medicine, Miss Ba?
She's trying to get her residency. That's what she wanted to know, where she would get her residency.
Okay. Well, residency.
She says, will I match into the residency this year and start my residency this year? I am a doctor.
Oh, so you're a doctor. Okay, good. Because I was picking that up. That's what I was asking. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Miss Selma, we see you. I see your question. I meant to tell you that I see your question, but again, we're being drawn to the energy, and we're not skipping you on purpose. Like Miss Mackenzie, I've had her waiting, but every time a new person comes in, I have to let that energy run through really quick too.
Miss Ba, the one thing that I'm being told clearly is if you get in, get in. Well, if you get in if you get in and like when the system gives you something, if you get in and it's not your first choice, don't sit back and wait. Take what you can. Get in, because once you're in, you can change specialty, you can change locations over time. Get in. That's the key. Getting in, because putting your foot in the door means a big bit. So again, if you even think about, well, let me wait one more round and for the right place, don't do that. Get in. If you get in, get in. That's just the one thing I will give you.
I think she said she had 5 options or 5 places that she was thinking about.
Yeah, I think you can. I think what she's probably doing is she's submitting. She gave 5 options, but when they do the match, you don't always get what you.
Oh yeah,
where you
she
want.
says I have 5 programs, and New York is the one she wants the most.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, if you no matter what, if you get in and you think, okay, I don't want that one, so I'll pass for a cycle. Again, don't pass for a cycle. Take take what you get when the opportunity arises. Just hope that it's the one you want. But again, take whatever it is, because getting your foot in the door is super important. That's the most important thing. Is like the next most important thing would be your choice. But as you know, that system doesn't work that way. Okay, it's again, it's a randomized thing, and you put your stuff in, and you may not be chosen for that program, but for another program, and then it pops out. It's a very strange system. Very strange. Very strange. So, and what is it you want to do once you're done residency? Are you going to do a specialty? Because I'm seeing you in a specialty. Are you looking at doing something around children, like pediatrics? Because I'm seeing you in not just getting the residency, but I'm seeing beyond that. I'm seeing a specialty of some kind. What are you thinking specialty wise? Because I'm seeing kids. I'm seeing residency with kids. I'm seeing kids. So is it pediatrics? Or is it pediatrics oncology, which is a very different thing than just oncology? Pediatrics. Okay, yeah, I kind of saw that. Yeah, that's what I saw too. I see you in pediatrics. Yep. That's how I see it too.
Live in a warm climate now, because I don't feel like she's gonna stay in New York. I feel like the bitter cold is gonna be too much for her. She'll love it. Don't let it overwhelm you, but I feel like the bitter cold is gonna be too much for you. Pediatric GI. That's what she said now.
Yep. And I was seeing the kids. I was seeing the pediatrics. Makes sense. Yep. You're gonna get it. You're gonna wind up in pediatrics. That's what you're gonna be doing. Yep. And it's interesting because some physicians, when they start one direction, they don't. This will work for you. This energy is right for you. That's what I'm seeing. Mm-hmm. Super. All right. That's exciting. Congratulations and welcome to the practice. Well, we need more doctors. We don't have enough. We really don't. We really don't.
Stay focused. They're really telling me to tell you to stay focused. Like, don't lose your focus. Stay focused on where you're supposed to be, and don't let anything deter you from it. You've worked really hard for this. Like, I see a lot of sleepless nights. I see tears. I see maybe even people thinking or telling you things that really weighed you down. Like, oh, maybe you're not good enough for this, or maybe this. Like, I feel like you've gotten some harsh criticism, and you've tried even harder and even harder and even harder. Don't let any of those things deter you. You've worked really, really hard. Like, I'm really tearful too about it. Like, I'm holding back tears because I feel like this is going to be the greatest accomplishment for you. Like, you're proving a lot of people wrong, but you're also proving a lot of people right. Like, you've gotten it from both sides, and you've had to balance it all with your maintaining, your high marks in school, and you are going to be rewarded. But stay focused. Don't let anything take your focus away. Like, that is one thing they're saying, because I feel like you can, like, a bright shiny light, and not to say that's a bad thing, but I feel like there are things that can take you off of your focus really quickly. Stay your course. Stay your course.
Yeah. And are you the first physician in your family? Because I get the energy of the first. I get that first energy of the first one to go to medical school. The first one.
Right. Like, there's a lot of family pressure.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people depending, and like I said, not necessarily financial, but looking at you like, you got to do this. You got to do this.
Yeah, exactly. You're carrying the family. You're carrying the
weight of the whole family. Yeah,
exactly. It's like you're lifting up the family. You're pulling the family up.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so emotional for you. Like, oh, this is gonna be the greatest accomplishment for you, and like for your whole family line. Like, everybody's looking at you. Oh, she's the second after her dad.
I'm the second one after my dad, but first in my family.
Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Okay, perfect. There's a lot of success for you and a lot of potential for you. Stay focused. That is the one thing I keep hearing over and over. Stay focused. Whatever your mental meditations and exercises are, stay with it. Stay with it. Don't let anybody take you out of it. Don't let people kind of deter you. You know how to get in your zone. Stay in your zone.
Yep. Absolutely. Yep. You got this. You definitely got this. That's good.
I just love that for her. Her energy is so it's heavy, but it's joyful,
Hmm.
right? All right. All right, Miss I hope that you come back. I hope that you subscribed. I hope that you enjoyed your reading and tell other people about us.
Miss Angie here, she reminds me of Terry. Remember when Terry was new to medicine and having to deal with like these crazy shifts and hours because he was so new, and then and I mean just and all the different things, that same kind of energy. Remember that?
Yeah, yeah. But
Yeah.
I get a little bit more self-confidence with her. Like I felt like
Oh yeah.
um he let what he heard about him affect him a
Yes.
lot. She fights harder because
Yeah.
of, right?
Yeah.
Like in spite of, I'm gonna fight harder,
Yep.
but it still weighs on her
Yeah.
anyway. Like I gotta do it. I gotta prove them wrong. I gotta prove them
Mhm.
wrong. And in his situation, I felt like it kind of made him lose
Yeah.
focus.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So kudos to you. Keep your meditations, keep your
Yep.
focus, keep eating healthy, things like that. Like you're a very conscious person, how you should be living your life. So stay focused like that. I really do. I really am so proud of you. Like, gosh, I feel like you need to hear that over and over and over again. We're so proud of you. We're so proud of you. So great. And I feel like you got honors when you graduated. Like they showed me all kinds of like uh cords and stoles and neck. Like you've really been honored and just really um you haven't seen your own success, right? Because it's always the next obstacle, the next obstacle. Like you're accomplishing these things. That's the now I have this next mountain, this next mountain, but you're not to the top of the hill. You really need to look back and be like, wow, look at all that I've done. I don't feel like you've seen how far you've come. You're focused on how far you have to go and yourself credit for how far you come. That's one of the things that you need to do is give yourself credit for how far you've come. Yeah, you do have a lot to look forward to or a lot coming at you, but look back on how far you've come. Like don't 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 not celebrate your accomplishment for Miss Bob.
Super. And who is?
All right. It's Mackenzie, and I cannot get this image back that I've been trying to get this image back for her, but I wanted to come to the top of the chat so I can try to tap into her energy. And if you get anything for her down when she comes in, a good message for her. I had such a good vision for her, and I'm trying to get that vision back. And I don't know that it was work related or what. What was your question, Miss Mackenzie? Maybe I need to see what your question was. Can you put your question back in there that you had? Because I had such a good message for you. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, and I got a vision. I was like, oh, yeah, I got to give it to her. And then other energies tapped on top of that, and I lost it. So let me see if I can find your question, your original question. What's coming this year? That's what she said. Okay, 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 okay. All right. That's what I saw. I had to see your question again. She's coming my way this year. Kenzie, it is so good what is coming your way this year. Like you've been waiting a long time. First thing, okay. They showed me a rainbow. When rainbow that sunshine and lollipops, that means that good things are. I don't know about the twin flame journey, and I wouldn't wish a twin flame journey on anyone. So if you are surviving, good. I feel like you've had a hard journey thus far, and you are just like, when am I going to see my break? When am I going to see my um on a roller skates, and you're kind of losing your footing, and all of that is going to get better for you. Like, I feel like the skates are going to come off and you're going to be on solid ground and things are going to start moving for you better. The job that you said is just good enough. And immediately I heard, no, it's not. Who is the older lady on the other side for you? I feel like it's an aunt. I don't feel like it's a aunt in the mom energy, because as soon as I read, I heard, no, it's not. You deserve more than that. So I feel like you have an aunt on the other side in your corner who thinks that she's also not happy with your place. Like, I feel like whatever male, there's a male in your that you in your past that she just could not stand. So she wants you to do you have an aunt on the other side? Or an older lady on the other side that is in your corner? And I don't know that she's actually communicating. No, because I heard her say, no, it's not. The job that you have isn't good enough. You need to do something else. Are you trying to be a nurse? Or because I see a stethoscope, and I keep hearing the word RN. So are you trying to be a nurse, or was that a desire of yours in the past? It says you say you're doing what you love.
What's a twin flame journey? What's on a twin flame journey? What does that mean? Mackenzie, just curious.
Okay. All right. She's a very strong energy. This aunt that is. You want to be a nanny? Nope. I get a more powerful role than that. Um, is your current job in healthcare? Because I get healthcare. I get RN. I don't get a nanny vibe. I get a more role. Like, maybe you're shrinking back. Like, they showed me you shrinking down, and you could be a lot more powerful than you are. Okay. I don't get that. I get a more powerful role for you that you're not stepping. Um, and I definitely don't get nanny, and I don't get children. I get a more powerful role for you in the future. And then I also get um one of the guys in your past, your mom, your aunt, with that person. Like, he seemed to be a very charismatic person, but he seemed to be a user, like a person who would charm you out, or says your money, your car, a place to stay. You
I
keep
can see
saying
then
that,
why
but I don't get that. I don't get that.
I can see why the aunt would be upset or the mom would be upset. It's like it's like Lord have mercy.
I don't know then. Maybe, I don't know. I don't see a new guy coming now, because I think your focus needs to be on career. And I really don't get that. This is somebody from your past that your aunt did not think was a good fit for you. You seem to be like, they give me the energy of Elmira from Tiny Toons. I want to love you and hug you and squeeze you. Like, you fall in love very quickly. Like, it doesn't take much, because you love and you want to be loved, and you seem to fall in love very quickly. And so, not to say that you make bad choices, but you meet people who see that you want to be in love, and they tell you the things that you want to hear. And so I don't necessarily see love in the immediacy for you, but I do see that you need to focus on your career. And I feel like you're falling short of what your purpose is. Like, I don't really tell people what their purpose is, but I feel like you're falling short on what you want to, on what your purpose is. and not necessarily that it could not be working with kids, but I get a more powerful position than what you're for. And I feel like you're being pushed from behind, and you're pushing back that you don't want to do this, even though you know this is where you should be going. Not because she may not have met them here on earth, but that doesn't mean she didn't see them on the other side, because she's making it seem like she did not like this person. They were a very charismatic person, but they seem to be a user, like a person who could get you to that would knew it, all the words to say to get what they wanted, and not necessarily that, oh, they were taking your money or whatever, but they knew how to say the right words to get you to do whatever they wanted, or to get from you what they wanted. So even though she may not have saw them on this side, she has still seen the people that you dated. What energy doesn't is not created or destroyed, it just moves on the other side. They can still see your life as you're living it now, and she just does not seem to like one of your past boyfriends. Like he wasn't a great person for you. You are a very loving person. I don't feel like this person was a sincere person for you, right? um and I feel like your career is going to change in the next 6 months. I feel like there's going to be a dramatic shift in your career, and you're not going to be doing what you're doing. Okay. Well, that's what I got for you, Miss Mackenzie. Don, do you have anything for her?
I no, I wasn't really pulled, and I wasn't pulled in any energy source toward her.
Yeah, I feel like
Unfortunately, not.
in the next 6 months, you're going to have a dramatic shift in what you do, and you're going to be called to something else that's more your purpose. And I don't feel like it'll be in that type, in the situation that you're in now. I feel like there is something dramatic that is about to change in your life as far as a job.
Yeah, but I'm like you. I don't see the nanny being the
Yeah,
thing.
I don't see
I just
that as
can't see
your.
that.
I don't. And
Mm.
I also don't see you continue to be a teacher. There's a more powerful role. Like you were sit here, and your purpose is something more powerful than that. And not to say that what you're doing isn't a great thing, but I don't feel like, I feel like something is 6 months and you're going to be like, boom, that's what it is. Fall right into it. And you're going to enjoy it. And you're going to be like, oh, I never thought that's what I wanted to be, or I never thought that's what I would end up doing. Um, and so I do see a dramatic shift happening for you. Um,
My feeling is that she'll be under. She'll feel like her skill set is underevaluated, underappreciated, underserved, underused. One of those things. It's again, it's like she'll realize I have more to give. Not that ninnies don't give more, but I think that she will. I think she will feel that she's better serving people in different spaces other than that, and still accomplishing working with children. I just don't. I'm like you. I don't see a nanny. I don't see that at all.
yeah. She's a preschool teacher now. She was hired to do infants, and now she's doing toddlers. But I just don't see that as your future. I definitely see a drastic change in what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And your good things are coming for you, definitely, in your life. But again,
Yeah.
do you have a bit like? Do you lean into your abilities? Because I feel like you communicate very well with your higher power. Like you know things, you hear things, you see things, and you're just not sure what to do with it. Because I feel like you're very powerful intuitively or psychically, and you just aren't really seeing it as that. You're like, oh, okay, well, I had a good feeling that I should do A, B, or C, and that's what you did. And I feel like your community, if you like meditate on it, or you just kind of focus on real that you do have these abilities to communicate with your higher power to make the decisions that are necessary for you. They're showing me like a lottery ticket. I don't feel like you're a lottery ticket or a scratch off ticket, but I feel like the luck of that is coming towards you, and good things are coming your way. So don't feel bad about it. Are you in like are you in the US, like in that north northeast area, because I get like a North Carolina, South Carolina vibe to you in that area. They're showing me lush green grass. And when they show me something like that, it's usually that North Carolina, South Carolina area. And if that's not where you are, that's where you're going to end up. Because I feel a move is in your future too. Like there, your life in a year is going to be totally different than where you are now. And in 6 months, it starts with a career change, and then within the year, you're going to be somewhere totally different. And your love isn't going to be found in the place where you are now. You should trust your intuition because you are very strong in it, and you just need to like write it down more. Like when you get these nudges, write it down. You don't have to necessarily do it, but write it down, and it'll show you proof that you were right. That's what the first thing I heard when, gosh, I couldn't remember. That's what I heard when you first came in. You were right. Something that you thought you're going to be, oh, that's what it was. You are going to be proven right. Something that you thought or that you said is going to be proven right. You're going to find out that you were right about a situation, and you're going to realize it. Like you're going to realize that you were right about that situation. That's what it was. That's what I heard. I was like, what was it heard that I heard? And they were showing me that there was a situation that you saw, um and you knew that it was true, but it hasn't panned out yet, and so you're going to be proven right. Something that you thought is going to pan out. Okay, so I do see you moving to a totally different area. I do see you having a career change. So where you are now is not where you're going to be in a year, and in 6 months it's going to start with a career change. And your husband, you will not find him where you are. You'll find him in your new location. So just move, just walk into that and let it happen. Trust your intuition. Trust the things that you're saying and write it down so that you can see it in print and be like, oh, you know what? I was right. Oh, you know what? I was right. But that's why they were showing me you're going to be proven right. You need to start writing it down so that you can see, even if it's on for your own personal knowledge or for your own personal decision making. You are very intuitive. You are very strong in your connection to your higher power. So listen to that, feel into it, write it down so that you'll have like a little, oh yeah, I was right about that. I was right about that. I was right about that. And focus on the things that you have gotten right versus the things that you think were maybe a little bit off. But definitely your life is going to be drastically different in the next year. Starting in 6 months, it'll be is where the job change will come in. All right. But yeah, I do see a drastic move for you.
Fantastic. And well, she's hoping
Yes,
Texas
money
is
and
her family.
finances do look good for you, but once you change your career field, like you're fine now. I don't feel like you're like terribly struggling, and I don't see any downward slope for you. I feel like you're gonna be strong this way, and then all of a sudden, boom, there's gonna be a change. And then when that change comes, that's how your money starts to go up. So as long as you are in where you are now, I don't feel like there's gonna be a change. But once you do that career change, you're definitely going to be on the up and up. And I feel like you said you have two kids. Is it two girls? Because I definitely see a little girl, um, um, and that you want to provide things for them. Like I feel like, oh, I want to get them a bike. I want to take them on trips. I want to do things like that. And I see those things coming up where you will have enough money to be able to splurge on them in the way that you want to. And like, oh, a school's coming, let me buy them a whole new wardrobe. Let me buy them all their school supplies. Like I don't feel like you want really really heavy things like, oh, I want a new Bentley, or oh, I want a new mansion. Like I feel like you want very practical things, and you're working toward them, and you're very sensible in your in that way, and the finances are going to come to match what you want, and your prayers are being heard. I hear that very clearly. Your prayers are being heard, and you need to know that they are being heard. All right, so that's what I got for you. Your money will improve for you this year, but it's tied to a career change.
Yes. And location change, right?
Oh, you don't have, okay, because I see a little girl for you. I see two little girls for you. I thought you said you had kids.
Works with kids. She works with
Oh,
kids.
worse. No, I thought she said I have two little kids.
Oh.
Oh, I'm on a twin. Oh, full time with kids. Oh, working full time with kids. I thought she said kids. I do see a little girl for you then. If you don't have kids, I see a little girl for you, definitely. So I definitely see little kids for you and you wanting to take care of them lavishly. So all that is coming. I don't know if the kids will be here this year, but definitely the career change this year. You relocating and then finding love in your new spot. Your love won't come from where you are. Even if you meet somebody now, I don't feel like it's your husband because I feel like you are really a down home person who wants to have a family life. You like husband, wife, children, two-car garage, blah blah blah. You want all of that really American dream type family love, and it is coming for you. Your prayers are being heard. I really want me to let you know that your prayers are being heard. Your prayers are being heard. And do you not know your biological mom and you want to know who your biological mom is? Because what is it with the biological mom that is such a big question mark for you? Like you want to know why, or what is it about the mom that you really want to know? And it's not a good or bad thing. It's not necessarily like, oh, I really need to know. It's not a good or bad thing. It's just a question mark that seems to be over your biological mom. Right. You're gonna have it. Within the next 5 years, I see two kids for you, and I feel like there's two girls. There's a boy in the background, possibly, but I see two girls for you. Most definitely. Do you want four kids? Is that what you want? You want four kids? That's a lot of kids. I used to want four kids. I got pregnant one time, and I was like, no, I don't.
That ended that real quick, right?
No, I don't. Like, how people are like, oh, I just love being pregnant. I was like, please find this child a new home.
I was the opposite. I never saw myself as a dad. Never, 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 never. And then
Early on, I didn't want to be because I was the oldest kid and I did not want, I was like, oh, I'm moving away. I'm traveling, blah, blah, blah. And then I started dating a guy who had custody of his kids. I was in my 20s. And so I wanted kids. Then I wanted four kids. No.
yeah. Well, we got the one, and then when we adopted the one, and then eventually we're like, okay, we'll do this one more time, and then it was good. So it was a blessing, but it took me a long time to get there because I did not, when I was younger, I did not want kids. No, 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 no.
Okay. There's a question mark over your biological mom. And I don't know if it's like why her choices went that way. Oh, you want four kids?
Good night, Miss Bonnie.
Right. I at least see two girls for you, possibly a third little boy, but I do see two little girls for you. I do see that happy life for you. Again, all of that is on a is coming. And the possibilities of it, I see it because I see you wanting four kids. I see the two little girls, and then I see a little boy, and I feel like the boy will be the last one. So maybe the third one. I don't know that you'll actually have four, but I see you wanting four. Um, your husband has to definitely be a family man. Is religion big to you too? Because I keep seeing a Bible, a Bible. Religion seems to be very important for you. So he has to be like a God fearing man or something like that. And if you go to Texas, I feel like you're gonna be in the Bible Belt, baby. Um, but I do see good things for you. Like you've really had a lot going on. And so, oh, you know what? If you don't have children, then that's why I see a drastic things, like things changing very drastic for you. So I do see good things coming for you before the year is over. Okay. Oh, oh yeah. Okay. Um, okay, that's why the question's about her choices. Okay. And you want to be very different from her. You're distancing yourself from her. Who was the lady that smoked cigarettes? It wasn't your aunt? Who was a smoker? She was a tough person. She wasn't, I don't feel like she was a loving person. This person that smoked cigarettes seemed to be a tough person, a real person who was just like, life is hard. Okay. Oh, okay. Because I see religion as a strong, okay. So then maybe you're trying to escape religion. Because I saw the Bible, it was very prominent in the vision for you. So it's not that you want religion, it's been religion over your head a lot. Okay. Um, But your husband definitely has to be a very family centered person. Um, Head of the household type person, but not in an authoritarian kind of way, in a loving way. Um, you're a very affectionate person. I feel like you're a very affectionate person, or you want somebody to be very affectionate, like in that loving type of nurturing kind of way. I feel like you would homeschool your kids too. Definitely. But that's what I got for you, Miss Mackenzie. Good things are coming. Stay the course. 6 months, drastically different life for you.
Nice. Super.
Okay. All right.
Miss
That's
Angie, I
all
think
I got.
we're about done for the night. It's been a good one though. Good energy.
It has been some very good reading, some very new people. I'm glad you
Mhm.
all came and shared your energy with us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're back next week. I'm loose on next week. I can't guarantee it because again, I can't remember whether we're back in town or not. So I can't commit one way or the other. But when I find out, Angie, I'll let you know. Okay.
I'll be around.
All right. Who knows? Maybe Miss Bonnie will go on with you, or somebody else could go on. There you go.
Yeah.
Fill in the gap. They'll easily take over. That's good. Oh my goodness. Well, thanks everybody for popping in. We appreciate you sharing your energies with us and your time with us. And same bad time, same bad channel. Usually on Wednesday nights. Again, from time to time we miss one, but we try not to.
6-ish.
So
We're ish.
6-ish exactly. 6-ish Mountain Time, and of course that's going to change eventually because again, when we don't change our time, Angie and I keep our time the same, but Arizona doesn't change our time. So when y'all make your shifts, you fall or gain 1 hour from us, and therefore you change, we don't. That's it. So right now we're in Mountain Time. When this changes, we'll go back to not specific, Pacific time. So there you go. And thank you,
Gosh, I
Maria.
have one more
Appreciate it.
thing for Miss Mackenzie. It
Go ahead,
was
go ahead, go ahead.
something.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I forgot what it was.
Oh,
It was something along the lines of staying the course, but there was something significant. I can't remember, Miss Mackenzie. It's not a terribly important thing, but it was along the lines of stay the course and um stay connected to your intuition, like stay focused in that manner. Meditate or things like that, like whatever you do spiritually to keep you focused and to keep you grounded, stay in that energy, and listen to those intuitive nudges is how I was getting it for you. And then Miss Selma wanted to know about her job, but I can't remember. Oh, you know what? I did have something for Miss Selma. I'm going to run that through real quick. Miss Selma, you were asking about a job and a written interview. I don't feel like you're going to get that job. Like, and I don't want you to go in with feeling defeated. And I don't feel like you're not going to get it because you're not a good candidate. Maybe you're not going to accept it. I feel like there's something better for you. There's another opportunity coming for you. That is even greater. If you think this is great, there's something better that's coming for you. So even if it's offered to you, I don't know that you'll take it. Like, I feel like you'll go into the interview and you'll find out like make sure you ask what it's like when they ask, do you have any questions? um Ask them, what is it like, what is what it can you expect as a day, like what would my daily task be, or what would a day on the job be like what can I expect on the job. And I feel like when you finally get an understanding of what it's going to be, it's not going to be exactly as exciting as you thought it was going to be. Like all my life, I wanted to be Claire Huxtable. Like I wanted to be an attorney because I thought it was going to be so great. And then I worked at a law office for 6 years and realized it was a lot of paperwork. It wasn't as glamorous as going to court and doing this and doing that. It was a lot of paperwork behind the scenes. And so I wanted to do something else. And so I changed my mind. And then I thought, oh, I want to be a counselor. And I thought, oh, I don't want to hear people's problems all the time. And then look at me being a psychic. And what I do, I hear people's problems all the time. So, Miss Selma, I feel like you'll do good on the interview, but I feel like you won't like the job or you'll decide to turn it down. And there's another opportunity that'll come right behind it. Actually, two more opportunities, because I see two more letters or two more big envelopes coming your way. The way they're showing it to me is like two big folders coming your way. And you'll decide between those two, not between this one. I feel like two more opportunities will come after this one. Like you'll have this interview, and then two more opportunities will pop up right after that, and you'll choose between those two. So I don't feel like this is a good or bad thing, but I feel like once you get into the weeds of the job, you won't take it. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Miss Selma, and I hope you're on here and you still hear it. And that's it.
All right. Well, before you go, just make sure everybody remembers, please, if you haven't bought it yet, please check out my book, the Silence Too Loud, and it's a mediumship hit that turned into a book. And I'll give you a little taste with the commercial. Here we go. It's my first fiction book available on Amazon, so check it out. And it's a fun book. It's an easy read. It's not,
and it's a real place. You can
it's a real place
in the book. So if you read the book and you're like, oh, I'm curious about it, Jerome, Arizona.
There goes. Jerome, Arizona. That's the Jerome Grand Hotel, and it is known for having a lot of paranormal activity. So it's not just fake in that way either. And there are two other towns in the book, which is Cottonwood and Sedona, and they actually exist as well, and they are very metaphysical too. So it's a interesting read. And just Miss Angie seems to have a role in the book. She is one of the characters in the book, which I am excited about, and it's fun. She and I go on a hunt to find out who killed the lady and to reunite her with her locket. So
I'm telling you guys, if you have like a plane ride where you're going to be like 4 hours on the plane, take this book and read it. Just put it in there. It's an easy read. It's not that thick. It's an interesting story. You'll love it. You'll get in there and you'll be like, oh my gosh. And then you'll be like, well, Don, when is there going to be another one? Is there going to be another one? So I'm telling you guys, look for it. You'll love it.
And yes, Angie will be in the others too, because I've actually written the third book already.
Oh my gosh, you skipped the second book?
Yeah, I wrote the book and I thought that won't work as number 2. It's like number 3. But and of course, you at that point, you and I are very skilled now at that at doing what we were at.
Oh,
at
good. Oh my God, I can't wait for the little mini series, because I feel like it's going to be a mini series. Now we're going to be on Netflix, a little mini series, and they're like 4 or 8 episodes, and they're going to be like, oh my gosh, they're going to love it. I love it.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun writing it, and again, it's interesting because it was channeled through a visitation from Libby the Spirit, and she kind of told me what was going to happen, how it was going to lay out, what I needed to do, and it turned into a book. But she didn't ask me to be the character, but I turned her into a character and made her the character of the book, the lead of the book in the sense of who was murdered. So it's kind of cool.
Exactly. You'll love it, and you'll get to know Libby through it. Like you'll be like, oh my gosh, I feel like I know her. It's gonna feel like warm apple pie.
Yeah, I think so too. Yep, indeed. Well, take care, Miss Angie. Have an amazing weekend, and close off the week in a good way, hopefully.
Exactly.
And tell Mr. Brandon we said hello. And it was good seeing your sister in. I hadn't seen her in a while.
Exactly.
Yes. All right, everybody. Take care. We'll see you again, hopefully next week, if not the week after. But Angie, hopefully we'll find somebody who maybe come in next week if I can't get here. With that said, start with our song, and then we're out of here. Adios. Got our song off. I didn't like that.
Step into the mystic zone tonight. Dawn and Angie shining bright, with tarot cards and spirits near. Answers to your questions appear. Sonoran, mystic, guiding your way. A5 says brings light to your day. Psychic vibes and media whispers of the unknown everywhere. Life's tough questions fade.